So he asked me who's all these people around me. So I'm thinking, and I'm like, that's my family. Like, what are you saying to me? Like, so I think he was watching me in the parking lot of the Walmart. And then, like, when I was looking at him, when he separated in the parking lot, I saw him do the trip on his car. So I seen that he got into a silver box-like car, and I saw his phone screen, which was chipped up. That means he dropped it at some point and never replaced the screen. And he wasn't dressed like out here. The people tend to dress not really dressy, but they do very like laid back casual, almost bummy casual, which is fine. They dress very comfortable out here in Suffolk County. So anywho, Bob became the ultimate problem. He became the ultimate problem. The ultimate problem. He would message me on Messenger, and I never gave my last name. When I asked him about it, he never answered. It didn't click in my mind that I was dealing with somebody that wasn't all there. I didn't even think about it because I was so not thinking that he was a danger to me. I didn't think, I'm thinking that frail old, lonely man or whatever. That's what I thought. Like, my client's old or whatever. So, what happened? He it's not funny, but he messaged me on Messenger one time, and the guy is naked from head to toe. So I see him, and I'm like, how'd you find me? Like, what is this? And he didn't answer, and he was like, I found you on Facebook. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, I found you on Facebook. Guys, please, social media is a dangerous thing. Dangerous, because I'm like, just from my first name, whatever, he must have did a search or for Rakisha, so my name is not very common. There's not a lot of my name out there floating around, and found me on Facebook. So when he did that, I was like, you can't talk to me like this. I was like, you need to put your clothes on. And he was like, oh, he lives alone, and he's hot in his house. I was like, you need to put your clothes on. So he does whatever else. But after that, it's like, the text messages were lewd, and I didn't realize because I was pretty much raised in the church. So what he said to me kind of flew over my head. And when I was speaking to the cops at the 6th precinct, the detective that was handling my case, the last detective, he was like, how could you not tell that he's a creep? That's what the detective said to me. And I was like, I didn't know that he was being a creep. I thought he was just talking. Like, I didn't know what a Rakisha pillow meant. I didn't know when he said, thank you for helping me out. I didn't know what he was talking about. So everything that he said kind of sailed over my head. And I'm older. I'm an older person as far as dealing with this foolishness. So the final battle with us was when I had to come out of my comfort zone and call him out of his name, and tell him about himself and his manhood, pretty much. And I contacted the news. I contacted two legislators out here in the island in Suffolk County. I contacted the Channel 12 News. I contacted the 6th Precinct numerous times. And it wasn't until I got to the criminal division, finally, that I finally got some help. Because originally the desk sergeant that I spoke to, officer, I won't say his name, the first officer, desk sergeant that I spoke to, he told me to go home and think about what happened to me. And I was like, think about what happened to me. I didn't have anything to think about. So with that, I got angry. And the angrier I got, the angrier I got, the more I started thinking, you know, what I could do to get this guy off the streets. So that's when I finally, like, I just kept on calling the 6th precinct, calling the 6th precinct to see what they could do about getting this guy off the street. And that's how I ultimately got the help that I needed from them. And that was just because I had to stick to them like glue and continually call them like every day for like, it was like days and days and days. And that's only because of the color of my skin. Because if it was a white girl with blonde hair, blue eye, they would have been all over this case from the girl who said boo. But because I was black, they took days and weeks to help me. So this is just a cautionary tale for you guys out there to be careful of your social media and to be safe out there because it's unsafe, you know. That's all I have to say, you know, pretty much for the most part. I'll probably, you know, today I got a order of protection. So he can't be within whatever feet, I think 100 feet of me, and he can't contact me on social media anymore. Like he can't contact me at all, which is good, which is what I wanted. So we'll see, you know, keep me in my prayers. You know, pray for me as I pray for you in Jesus' name. Good night. Bye-bye, friends.